I don't know if this is on. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hi. Hey. Hey. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome. 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 Let me again say welcome. What's going on? I wanted to jump on here real quick. We've been doing a lot of things. There've been a lot of things going on, and we've been involved in a lot of things. And I've gotten a lot of feedback back from a lot of you, and I got a lot of questions. You guys sent me quite a few questions that I'm going to answer. Give you some answers to today. So let's see. 'Cause there's a lot going on. I want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting this channel. I will be going on to the Patreon. I have been invited for a platform, and I'm working on that now. So we will be moving. We will be moving from. I will keep the YouTube channel, but we will be moving to the Patreon. So I'll be over there also. So come check it out. All my JDs. I know you guys will come along. If you're new, welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming by, for stopping by. We have a lot going on. I'm going to try to go over some things really quickly. Okay, I do have some questions that quite a few of you wanted some answers to. So I'm going to try and get those in there so I can answer some of your questions. Okay, first, a lot of things are going. We've moved forward with a lot of things. We have moved forward with the some people are calling it Book of the World, or the book The World Road, or there is at this time no definite title for the book, but I'll explain it to you a little bit. The book it's a book. It's a book, and everyone worldwide is participating in writing this book. Now, I started the book because of the situations that was happening since the pandemic, and then there was a whole bunch of protesting, and then racial issues and things like that, and all that. With the timing and the way the world is, we don't need that. You know what I mean? We don't have time for that. There's so many other things that need to be done, and that can be done for us to move forward, to ascend, and then the next generation is coming up. I mean, there's so many things that we can drain ourselves of energy doing than standing out in the street, in the middle of the street, or getting onto a channel or what have you, or doing a quick video, something with all your splurring out is hate, words of hatred, of hatred for another person, or another race, or another nationality, or we don't have time for that. You know what I mean? That's nonsense. We don't have time for it. So I came up with the idea for the book because I want to show that everybody worldwide, all of us worldwide, we all want the same things. There is no difference in us, and that includes, for me, that includes skin, culture. We're all God's children. He's just made all of us in His image, as far as who He feels we should be, what we should look like, the personality that we should have. We're all special and the best us, because He made us. You know what I mean? There's not another me. There's not another you. He made us the best us we can be, in His eyes. So it's not about race. It's not about color, skin. It's not about gender. It's not about sexual preferences. It's not about anything like that. So we're wasting our energy, wasting our time, and wasting other people's time because people are on the web, they're on the net, they're talking, they're arguing, they're going on about what they think or who is this and who is that and who. Come on now. Come on now. Take a really good look at yourself. You know what I mean? Take a really good look at yourself. It's not like you got an extra eye or two extra hands. You know what I mean? He gave you extra foot. No. We got two. You got two. So he made us all equal. The only thing that you would consider a difference would be we have different personalities. We have different wants and different needs. We have different likes. That's the difference. And like I'm saying, for me, it's not even color. No, we're all man, human. And if we spent more time realizing that and teaching our children that, we'd have it made. This world would be exactly the way we all wanted it. So my contribution to getting this thing started for worldwide, because it has to be done. Come on, guys, it's got to be done. We wasted so much time and energy and so much other crap that I know we can all get together and do this because this is actually important. You got people that can't walk to the corner store, or can't drive up into a little shopping center without being attacked or beat down or stuff thrown at them, spit on, and come on. And these things aren't even done by the kids. These things are done by adults or so-called adults. Come on now. I know we all know better than that. We are all better than that. We are. So I came up with the idea to do the book to show that worldwide, we all want the same things. We all want the same things. What's best for our families, what's best for our children, clean environments, the economy, a reasonable economy. Go in and pay a decent price for a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread. We all want the same things. Savings, for retirement, trust funds for our grandkids. We all want the same things. Nice neighbors, not somebody that's carrying on, overdoing it. But then if someone does overdo it every once in a while, the neighbors on the other side, they know how to sit back, relax, and wait till the party's over. Because it's not something that's all the time. If somebody talks, if there is an issue, somebody knock on your door, you answer the door, you automatically got an attitude because it's the neighbor. We don't live on this planet by ourselves. Not to mention what the people they talk about, the aliens and all that kind of stuff. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about how we do each other. You have a neighbor, and both sides. You have a neighbor. You wouldn't want someone to come over to your house, knocking on your door, if it's something if it's every day, all the time, I can understand you want to have some words. Well, hey, okay, but still, conduct yourself. Hi, neighbor, how you doing? And just, the kids asleep. Finally got them asleep. They got, we got an early day tomorrow. Just turn down just a little bit. Shoot, I wish I could come over and join you. If I didn't have this early morning tomorrow, I'd be right over here with you. People respond to you how you approach them. You know what I mean? Now you will have people that are all ready to. They're already they how he said they sleeping with their fist balled up in case somebody starts something. But once you approach them and you say what you have to say with the hey, how you doing? What's up, girl? How you been? That attitude, that tension, it comes down because now that person sees there's no issue, whereas you're going to start with an attitude. turn that down. Don't you know that there's no need for any of us to be like that. This world is not as big as we seem to believe. It's not that big. So like I said, I started this book because I want worldwide, every country, if we got to go into every state, city, whatever, everybody's going to have an a some kind of feedback, some type of how they feel about the world, and whether if it's your neighbor right next door or your neighbor on another continent, we want to know. We want to know. And when the book is finished, everybody's going to sign it. Everybody's going to be a co-author. Everybody's going to be a co-author, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to have someone. We're going to get it published, so we can get copies, and they'll. I mean, it may be like maybe it'll be there'll be a copy for each state, or each country. Well, the cities inside of the country. You know what I mean? Just because I don't know. But you know what? It doesn't matter. However many copies we need to get it out to everybody is however many copies we'll do. Because this is so important. This is so important that I'm willing. I'm going to start the ball rolling. I'm willing because I've started the book. And see, the book is really like a bunch of little stories. So if anyone has a little story that they want to add to the book, besides just their feedback about what they think about the world, and what can make it better. I mean, because this book should bring everybody together, because we all want the same things. I know we all got Trump in common. I know. Well, most of us, but life is short, and I see you, girl. I see you. How you doing? Okay, life is short, and we got to get a move on. We got to get it rolling. You know what I mean? We got to get it going. We got to get into that momentum. I mean, because we look at our country alone compared to other countries. For the one of the first times that a lot of us are here and noticing. I mean, it's really, really noticeable. The United States has been just about completely torn down. Parts here and parts there, parts here. You know what I mean? Most of us have never experienced anything like this before. Thank God. And I hope this is the last time, because this right here should show a lot of people. Just because you look like you don't mean you can. What they say is, just because something looks good to you don't mean it's good for you. And it's not him looking good for anything, because no, but he's looking at it like as if this is something he could do. He's a businessman, and he was a sucky businessman. He was a crappy businessman. Look what I've never seen our country in the state that it's in. And he's deliberately put us all on edge and at ends with each other. He wants to do that because he's trying to keep us focused over here. So we're not really paying attention to what's really going on. What he's really doing. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Don't mean to mess it up. And it did mess up, didn't it? I'm sorry. Let me fix it. Okay. He's trying to give us treating us like idiots, really. Because he'll start something over here, and we're like, oh, no. And we're taking a look, and we're watching, and we're monitoring. Then he'll do something really... something that's really trivial, you know what I mean? And because we'll turn around and look to see what it is and what's going on. What has this fool done again? What has he done now? he's trying to keep us focused over here, on this little idiotic stuff that he thinks is supposed to hold our attention, while he's really doing everything that's damaging to us over here. I mean, I've never seen or heard a person, like, when you listen to him, it's like he really don't have a clue what part of reality he's in. He's not in reality at all. So the man is really gone. Anyway, that's enough about, because I'm let me see where I am on time. Okay. That's one thing. Like I said, the book. It's the World Book, and everybody in the world has the opportunity to put their part, their contribution into our book. So that's one thing. Also, I will be starting back with doing the teaching the Spanish and the sign language. I dipped off on that a little bit because it was so many other things going on. And I was trying to take care of some other stuff that was, we got, girl, we gotta, you gotta do what you gotta do with the time that you have to do it. And if you're waiting around on, that's all we seem to do is wait around anymore. But I will be getting back to that, doing the Spanish and the sign language. So we will be doing that. And let's see, what else do I have? We had something going with we had a thing going. We were writing a song. Writing a song. We're gonna get back onto that. What else did we have going? Okay, I had quite a few questions about the healing theory, and I will get to those a good few minutes before this is over, before this video is over. Let me explain a little bit. Well, let me just jot it. Let me get it over with. Let me just explain it now. Okay, now there's a theory, and I'm going to change it from being a theory, because it's shown that it's more than a theory, that it does work. It does work. It's a theory that was a theory, but I've put it in play with a certain amount of persons, and did the percentages, and got all the statistics. It does work. It does work. So it's a healing theory that I'm no longer calling. Oh, hold on. That I'm no longer calling a theory. It's healing, and it's a specific way that I go about things to get people to heal past hurts and scars and things that are deep down inside, and way back in the back of your subconscious, that you don't even realize is there, that is causing hurts and pains, and having a lot to do with the decisions that you make, that people don't even really realize or understand or know what it's like to be to feel like yourself, because most people experience traumas that are deep seated in their younger years, when they're children, when they're kids. They experience it, and because they're kids, it's something that they close off. They close off and push way behind them, in the back of their minds, just push it back there, because emotionally and mentally they're too young to deal with it, to understand it, to deal with it. So they have to push it back there, because if not, it's really hard for them. It's stressful, and because they don't have the capability of really truly understanding what they're feeling and all the emotions and things that go with it. So kids, they tend to they push it in their subconscious. Their subconscious picks it up and takes it and throws it back there in a drawer. And then as you grow older, different things and different decisions that you make, and different directions that you want to go, or what you may find which you may be really interested in, like when you're growing up, career and love, or it's all the way down to a simple where you want to live. You know what I mean? Or do you want a house or do you want an apartment? All of these things are affected by adults who, as children, had childhood traumas. Really childhood traumas, and people don't realize just the slightest thing, the slightest word, or the slightest type of emotion pushed, or sat in front of someone or a child, you know, um, the wrong way. It's something that's going to affect them for the rest of their lives. I mean, it does so much damage. People don't realize. I mean, of course, if you're a child, you're a child, but you're still a person. You have feelings and thoughts and processes and things that you haven't grown into yet, and you're growing into it. You're growing into it. So for those who are already past that point where you are, I mean, they should turn around. They have to turn around. We have to turn around and take a look. And, you yelled at, I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean to yell at you. Or I know I yelled at you, but I yelled at you because what you were doing was wrong. Okay, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I just want to express to you that that was wrong, and that it's something you should not do. Don't do again. That simple little statement, little comment, means so much emotionally to a child. That is one scar that won't stay, that won't turn into a scar, because that's what they turn into. They don't turn into hurts. Excuse me. They turn into scars, and scars hurt. And scars are things that you can't get rid of them. They don't go away. They're scars that are marked down they're cut down in your body. And when they heal, they close up. But that in between the inside and the outside of that scar, there's a little space that soon as something happens that reminds or that seems similar to what the situation was that gave that person that scar initially, that scar opens right back up. And these things brought from childhood up into adulthood carries a very big, heavy weight on how we raise our own children, how we are in relationships, how we are in love, how we are in career, how we are at the office, how we socialize with people. So I want everyone to, give this a chance, give it a shot, because it works. It really works. And it basically, it helps you understand. It brings you around to a point to where when you start to notice that you won't, it's not set up to where every day, what you do, whatever first or second or third thing you do to start this process, that as soon as you do it, you look and you say, okay. Well, no, this is a situation where you'll do certain things, and I'll just tell you just certain things to do. You'll do them. You'll do them when you can, or if you get stressed or whatever, if you have a stressful day, whatever, you just do the things that I asked you to do. And over a short period of time, you'll just turn around and look at yourself in the mirror, because you'll be doing something or whatever, and it'll just hit you that, hey, I didn't handle that the way I normally would, or I didn't, or I don't feel this way about this, or this situation over here. I feel differently about that over there, or this person right here. I'm not all tense and stressed, and I'm thinking about this and looking at this from a different point of view. It'll just happen. It'll just happen. And when it happens, then that's when you'll realize you've never really felt like yourself, because you've never really known what your feeling like yourself actually is, because you've never, from childhood all the way up to adulthood or where you are right now in life, been without those scars and pains or hurts that automatically trigger you to do this or trigger you to do that. You know what I mean? So you don't even really know what you felt like when you didn't have those. So this is going to be something that starts you on that path. And I was very pleased. You know, it works. It really works. And I want as many people. I want everyone. Everyone to give this a try, because all of us, we've all had some kind of childhood trauma, something that affected us as children, and that we don't realize is making a lot of major decisions in our lives right now on what we do or don't do or how we do something. So I'm going to put information, and because I'd already started on the other channel, and I've been working with quite a few people, and it's turned out some really, really good feedback. So you should really get on board. I'm going to put everything. I'm going to switch it over to this channel, and I'm going to put it down on the Patreon too, so that we'll take. Let's see, I've been doing 3 days, 2 days out of the week, and I've been doing readings. I've been doing readings whenever I can get the person in. But as far as doing reading signs, I've been doing those 2 days out of the week too. But I think I'm going to change that, because to do it 2 days a week, it kind of seemed like it was clashing in between, unless there's some emergency messages, or oracle messages, or archangel messages, or unless it's messages like that, then yeah. But doing the I'll go down to do them just once a week, but I'll still do personal readings. Do the once a week for from 1 day to 6 days, and then the 7th day of the week do a new reading. So I did have oh, hey girl, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support to my channel. I appreciate you. I love you, girl. I do. Thank you. Okay. So what's next? I think. Let's see. Yeah, we did relationships. We'll get more into that. And the theory is something that I wanted to do. And so let's see. What am I? Okay, I got like 2 more minutes. Okay. Like I was saying, there's a lot of things that we're going to be getting done, but I really want as many of you as possible to, I know a lot of people are skeptical, about things like that, but trust me, I wouldn't steer you wrong. It really works. And you need to see it for you need to experience it for yourself, but it works. And I've been psyched out about it. I'm not too sure what I want to do with it, but it really works. So look me up, get on my channel, get on there, and oh, by the way, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I want to thank all of you who have donated to this channel. I don't do this for money. Donations are always welcome, because a lot of things that I do, I get the equipment and the materials and everything, myself. I do want to tell you, okay, I have a new thing coming up, and it's called Divine Me. Let me see. Let me show you. Hold on. I'll be right back. I want to show you this. Where is that at? Okay. I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna put these on on my channel. And some of these are not. They're not. Well, I'm still working on a lot of them. And these things, they're handmade. Well, I'm doing them by hand. I don't have templates. But when I finish all of them, that I'm gonna have templates made, because it's really difficult. It's really hard trying to do. If I had 10 of these to do, I have to do this by hand. Okay, this is it's a new label, and it's called Divine Me. You see that? Divine Me. It's like somebody say, "Oh, show me." So instead of show me, divine me. This is a channel that's being blessed by divine, and we're here by His grace and mercy. So this is His channel, and this is Divine Me, and this one's almost finished, not quite finished, but they're gonna be t-shirts. They're gonna be on hats. They're gonna be on the sweat, the hoodies. Hold on, let me show you what I got. I'm working on one for Gaia, Mother Gaia, but I'm not quite done yet. Let me show you. I have them on the shirts. I have some shirts that I have them on. I have the Tree of Life, and I'm doing also there is an ancestral line, and you can do it with. I have a lot of different ways that you can do it. Here's one of the shirts, and all of these these are all separate. The logos, the pictures, the paintings, the sketches, they're all separate, but I put them as many on one shirt just so you can see what they look like on a shirt. Here's one. This is an ancestral one right here. Okay. Then here's another ancestral. The family tree. This is a family tree. Now see, on this one right here, see how over here you have the family name. I put it in red because I wanted you to be able to see it. You have the family name, and then on the leaves or the branches will be the names of the family. Now on the shirt, this shirt here, the family name would be over here on this side of the shirt. As you see, it's also on the sleeve. You see? You can have it like that, where you have the family name or the tree on the sleeve. And then you have, over here, you can have, it'll be mother, the mother's name. And down here, all her children that's listed up under her. Over here will be the father's name, and then his family, you know what I mean? So that you can, it shows